Welcome back, Towners. Today we're making thick cut pork chops. Let's get it. Alright guys, to start off this recipe, we put down some wax paper for easy cleanup. Here are our pork chops. These are some thick cut pork chops. They're about an inch and a quarter thick. We hit it with some olive oil to help our seasoning stick to it, and put on some kosher salt, some black pepper, and some of our Cooking with Thatown2 jerk seasoning. We put the seasoning on pretty liberally to get it to coat on all sides of our pork chops. Went ahead and rubbed the seasoning in everywhere, flipped it over, try to get it over all sides of the pork chops. Any seasoning that fell off of the pork chops, we went ahead and used that to rub along the sides and get basically all corners of the pork chop. After we got it all seasoned up and everything, we basically just went ahead and sat to the side and let them rest for about 30 minutes while we went ahead and prepped our pans and everything. Here's a picture of our Cooking with Thatown2 jerk seasoning. Now here for our frying pan, we just went ahead and put it over some high heat to come to temp and put down some olive oil. Once we put our pork chops in, we lowered it down to about medium high and just let it go for 2 minutes untouched. I just left it alone so that way we'll get a good sear on this first side of the pork chops. After the 2 minutes were up, we went ahead and just flipped the pork chops over. And then we just let it go for another 2 minutes untouched to get a good sear on the other side of the meat as well. After the 2 minutes were up for this side, we went ahead and flipped them back over. And we turned off the heat and went ahead and got out our probe thermometer and just basically inserted the probe thermometer into the thickest part of the side of the meat. Make sure that we didn't touch the bone so that way we'll get a good reading. And then we went ahead and opened up the oven and put it in the oven at 350 degrees. We let it go at 350 for about 20. It took about 20 minutes to come up to, I wanted the pork chops to get up to about 150. And after they came out of the oven, we wrapped them in foil, and I just basically just put them on a plate in the microwave to come to temp and let all the juices reconstitute inside the pork chops. Didn't want to cut it immediately through for it to dry out or anything. And here is what our pork chops look like after they rested and were out of the oven. Pork chops had a nice color on them. You can see a good sear on them that stayed and remained on it, and you can see the seasoning all throughout. Here is a close-up of us cutting into the pork chops. You see nice color on it, still juicy. We cooked it at 350 in the oven because we didn't want it to basically brown anymore. Searing it for 2 minutes got a nice good sear on it, and when we put it in the oven at 350, it was at a low enough temperature that it wouldn't darken or brown any further. So we allowed it to slowly get the temperature with the thermometer. Then we checked it in different locations just to make sure it was cooked all the way through. If we would have cooked it at 400, 425, it possibly would have got a bit more darker. But if you were basically just reversing it, if you were hitting this pork chops with just straight seasoning and then putting it straight into the oven, you could probably do it about 400, 425, and then just sear it after it comes out of the oven. You'll be fine as well. Here we are with a taste test. Went ahead and hit it up with some Tabasco sauce as well. For some reason, I wanted to add the Tabasco sauce to the salad when I was shaking. I was like, let me just try it on the salad. Never done that before, and it worked. It worked. It added some additional flavor to that as well. Here is another close-up of the pork chops. You can see it cut nice and easy through with a steak knife. Nice color on the pork chop, nice seasoning. The seasoning on the pork chops work well. The jerk seasoning that we have has onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, paprika, some allspice, red pepper flakes, nutmeg, cinnamon, some brown sugar substitute, coriander, and mango powder. It has a lot of different seasonings in it that, help with the jerk flavor and jerk seasoning. Just nice, sweet, and spicy, and it complements the pork chops very well. Cooking method was very simple. Just hit it with the seasoning, sear it on both sides, pop it in the oven, let it go, leave it alone, and you're done. The salad we made was a simple salad. There's some romaine lettuce, some cheddar cheese, some sliced onions, some mini sweet peppers, some jalapenos, and the Tabasco sauce we added to it, and we hit it with some blue cheese. Simple steak and salad, nice meal. If anyone has any comments or questions, please feel free to let us know in the comment section below. If you have any other meals or options that you'd like us to try out, let me know. We can see what we can do. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy.
Enjoy. And please subscribe. Enjoy.
Hey guys, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. All menu items are listed in the description box. And thank you guys for watching.